right, let's look at our phonics. Okay, it's page 165. All right. And it looks like there's going to be a lot of writing. All right, so let's get ready to write. Be sure you've got a good pencil, got a nice eraser. And the rule at the top is trying to say they want you to divide these words in syllables. And then it goes on to say they want you to divide after a prefix. And they start out with a very poor example. So actually what they're wanting is the prefix, a space, and then the base word. That's kind of what they're wanting. But their first word breaks what they're asking you to do. The first word is unable. But if you clap that, that has 3 syllables. Unable. So there's 3. But they really don't want you to divide it into 3 syllables. What they want you to divide it as is put UN, so write that out, UN, and then a space. You can either put a dash or a dot. I always like dots, but you can do what you want. And then just write the word able. Able is the base word. So yours should look like that. Space, able. We're not going to do the A by itself, okay? Unable. And the rest of the words that I'm noticing they follow the rules, all right? So the rule is divide a word after the prefix, okay? So let's look and see. Number 2, reread, or it could be reread. And I'm not going to give you time to do them, so you'll just have to pause me, okay? The next is distrust. Number 4, impure. Number 5, depart. Let's do that one together. Depart. So you write your DE, then a space, and then the base word part. Depart. So it should look like that. Okay? The next, express. 7, misprint. 8, return. 9, disown. And 10, untie. Let's try 10, untie. So it would be U-N space and the base word tie. So it would look like that, untie. Number 11, replace. 12, exclaim. 13, undress. 14, pre-made. And 15, unkind. Let's do 15 together. Un, space, kind. And that's our base word, unkind. Let's move on down. Number 16, display. 17, inform. 18, misfit. 19, exchange. And 20, unfair. And let's do 20 together. It would be un, space, fair. So it would look like that, okay? Number 21, preheat. 22, displease. 23, import. 24, unscrew. 25, derail. Do you know what that means, derail? Go ahead and split it for me, D and then space and rail. I know a little bit about this because my daddy was an engineer on the railroad. And when a train would go off the tracks, that's called being derailed. And it's a fear because those box cars, the engines, they weigh a lot, and they're very expensive, and when something would happen, sometimes they get derailed because of weather, too much snow on the tracks, and a whole bunch of cars, box cars, would go off the track and they would become derailed, and then they'd spill everything on the inside, and then they'd have to have big equipment come out and pick up the box cars and put them back on the tracks. If you've got a model train set at your house, maybe you've derailed your train a few times. Okay, let's move down to number 26. Renew. 27, export. 28, repaint. 29, discharge. And 30, unfold. Let's do unfold together. It's UN, un, space, and then fold. And it would look like that. Okay. The last one, or almost the last one. Input. And number 32, defrost. Okay, you can do that on your own. Let's flip it over on the back. Divide the words into syllables using hyphens. You're doing exactly the same thing. They want you to use hyphens, so you can. That's that little dash. You can use that if you prefer. Okay, unable. There's that bad mistake already. Discomfort. Oh, there's also 3. Discomfort, but just we're going to put dis space comfort. Number 3, repair. Number 4, pre-game. Number 5, remove. Number 6, delay. Number 7, depart. Number 8, request. Number 9, displease. And number 10, unlock. So you're doing exactly the same thing as you did on the front of your paper. Now it says read each sentence and choose one of the words above to complete the sentence or write it on the line. Sometimes these are so incredibly difficult, and sometimes they're easy peasy. So I'm just going to read, and I'll help you with a few, and then I'll let you work on your own. How about that? Beth used a key to blank her trunk. Okay, well, let's start out with unlock. So you're going to write unlock for number 11. She used her key to unlock her trunk. Okay? I'm going to check it off up above. It's number 10. I'm going to check it off just so I don't think it's going to be used more than once. But we'll find out. She had to blank her suitcases. Okay, so she used a key to unlock her trunk, got it, and she had to blank her suitcases. Oh dear. Well, she wouldn't enable them, she wouldn't discomfort them, and she wouldn't repair them, I don't think. She wouldn't pre-game them, she might remove them, possibility. She wouldn't delay her suitcases, she wouldn't depart her suitcases, she wouldn't request her, she wouldn't displease. She had to remove her suitcases. Looks to me like the only one that's really going to work is remove. But you know, when I get stuck like this, what I do? I don't write it in there because I'm not sure. But I just kind of leave a blank, and I kind of think in my head, remove I think is the right answer. But if I leave it, I can always come back and fill it in. So let's do that, because I don't know. Let's go on to 13. She felt some blank because of her heavy bag. Well, it's a snazzy word. She felt some discomfort is the snazzy word. It's probably nothing you would ever say. Oh, hey, Mom, I'm feeling a little discomfort because my backpack is too heavy. You probably have never said that in your life. But the word is discomfort. It's number 2 up above. In other words, it's not comfortable because her bag weighs too much. I've had some suitcases that weighed too much. Number 13 is discomfort. Beth had to blank some help. That means that she had to ask for it. So do you find a word up there that would mean to ask? Did you come up with a word request? Good. That's exactly what I came up with too. Number 8. Beth had to request some help. Be sure you're spelling yours correctly. So her bag was so heavy that she had to ask somebody to help her. Wow. Number 15. She was late because her car had needed a blank. Okay, what could you do to a car? Could you enable it? Probably not. Could you repair it? Probably. Could you pregame it, remove it, delay it, depart it, displease it? Nope, I think repair. So I think that's her problem. Her car needed to be repaired. So her car needed a repair is number 15. And you're going to look up above, and that is number 3. Okay, let's go to 16. Beth hadn't expected this blank in her plans. I think delay. She hadn't expected this delay. In other words, something was stopping her, and it was her sick car. So number 16 is delay. And don't forget to check them off as you go, because that kind of helps you as you think about these. Number 17, she hoped she would make the blank show. And it must be pre-game show. Oh, okay. I don't know much about pre-game shows. But maybe you do. Pre-game. That means something that happens before the game. I understand that, but okay. Daddy probably knows all about it. Number 18. It would blank Beth to miss the show. I think displease might be that word. It would displease. Means it wouldn't make her happy at all. It would displease Beth. Number 19. Beth planned to blank tomorrow. I think the word is depart. So evidently she was just going to be in this area for the one day or the one night. So she's going to depart. And number 20 says she was unable to stay longer. Unable is our last word. Okay. So that does mean that remove is the right answer for number 12. So for number 12, go back and write the word remove. You know, that was hard. I thought that was hard. Did you think that was hard? Well, sometimes they have to write the story around the words, and you know, sometimes that's just very hard to do. Years ago, when my kids were little, their teacher used to make them use their spelling words, write a story using all 20 of their spelling words every week. And, oh man, you know, sometimes the spelling words don't go together. And, if the teacher had said, use 10 of them and write a story, that wouldn't have been so bad. But you had to use all 20 words. Oh man, we had some of the craziest stories ever. because nobody can do that. So I think that's how these people in the book company felt. We have got far too many words here. And they couldn't hardly fit them in either. Anyway, but I think we did a pretty good job with that. Go back and finish the front and the back and enjoy it. Okay, talk to you later.